Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
So I thought I'd do a video to show everybody the rankings, and I used the BoxRec ones because these guys are unbiased, and I didn't want to use WBC because, as we know, they're always going to fill that with the PBC fighters. I didn't want to use WBO because obviously they fill that with the Top Rank and Frank Warren fighters and so on. So I thought, well, BoxRec is a unpaid, unbiased ranking system, so that's what I wanted to use. Now, I'm going to start off pretty much at 40s, like that kind of level, with like the likes of Lucas Brown. Of course, he just previously lost to Dave Allen, so he's all the way down to number 40 now. And the likes of Kyoto Fujimoto from Japan, which is a massive fight if he would take on Anthony Joshua at some point, as he is ranked within the WBO, and I believe he might be the WBA as well. I'm just going off the top of my head here. So if Joshua were to go over to Japan, that is a massive fight. Now, Nathan Gorman, he's up to number 36. Number 35, you've got Tom Schwartz. Of course, he's going to be taking on Tyson Fury over there in Vegas. So he's all the way down in number 35. Should he defeat Tyson Fury, he's going to shoot right the way up, right? And you've got Evangelos Romanov, number 31. He's the guy who knocked Deontay Wilder clean out in the amateurs. Marco Hucks, he seems to be there or thereabouts on the heavyweights still, even though he's cruiserweight, which is weird. He has had a couple of fights at heavyweight. Carlos Takam, number 27, Arthur Spilker, 26. Now, top 25, Bryant Jennings is still in the top 25, even though he got stopped by Oscar Rivas. So he's still in the top 25. Obviously, Charles Martin, we all know about. Hughie Fury, he's going to be coming out again in a couple of weeks' time. Still no opponent, but he's at number 23. Dave Allen is right up to number 21, so pick up Dave Allen. Michael Hunter, of course, has been successful since he turned from cruiserweight, went up to heavyweight. He's had 3 heavyweight wins on the bounce, so big up to him. Robert Helenius is number 19, where Robert Helenius, he's going to be taking on Adam Kownacki real soon as well. So should he defeat Adam Kownacki, he's going to shoot right the way up, right? Sergey Kuzmin as well, excellent fighter. Christian Hammer. Okay, so let's get into the top half here. So Joe Joyce, number 16. Of course, he last defeated Bermain Stavern and will be taking on Alexander Ustinov on May the 18th. So he's in there. Oscar Rivas, of course, he's going to be taking on Dillian Whyte on July the 20th. Derek Chisora is still there at number 14. Filip Hrgovic as well is number 13. Dominic Brazil, he's going to be taking on Deontay Wilder in 2 weeks' time on May the 18th as well. So he's at number 12. Andy Ruiz Jr., number 11. Of course, he's now the late replacement to take over from Big Baby Jarrell Miller. He's going to be taking on Anthony Joshua on June the 1st. Adam Kownacki, as we said before, he's going to be taking on Robert Helenius. He's at number 10. Although all these guys should really be at least one number up, and you'll see that as we go on. Joseph Parker, ranked number 9. We're still waiting on a fight date and opponent for him as well. Kubrat Pulev, the IBF mandatory, is number 8. Luis Ortiz, number 7. Big Baby Jarrell Miller, still at number 6. I'm guessing that's because they haven't had a final decision from all sanctioning bodies from around and the governors, all that kind of thing, as to what they're going to do. But I would imagine he is going to be suspended across the board, so he'll be pulled out of those rankings pretty shortly, which would move Luis Ortiz up to number 6, Pulev up to number 7, and of course Andy Ruiz Jr. up to the top 10. So that would be another top 10 opponent for Anthony Joshua. Now, number 5, Alexander Povetkin. Last time out, he lost to Anthony Joshua. Again, we're still waiting on a fight for Povetkin. And in fact, I wouldn't mind seeing him against Derek Chisora, to be fair, on July the 20th on the Whyte Rivas undercard. That'd be a very interesting fight. Number 4 is Dillian Whyte, the WBC silver champion, after WBC continually screw him and deny him any kind of fight with Deontay Wilder. Number 3, Tyson Fury. Of course, he's had 3 fights in his comeback against Joseph Ferry, Francisco Pianeta. Then he went over to America and defeated Deontay Wilder, but the judges screwed him out of that belt. But he's number 3. Number 2, Deontay Wilder. He's only there because he got that gift decision last time round and because he's WBC champion, still paper champion though. And of course, number 1, Anthony Joshua. Now, if you look at the points on all this, Joshua's got double Deontay Wilder. So Deontay Wilder could probably fight Anthony Joshua, knock out Anthony Joshua twice, and still wouldn't have enough. That's based on resume. Okay, that's all that is. So that's the boxing rankings for BoxRec. There's a few things there that kind of stand out. Number one, no Daniel Dubois in the top 40, which is kind of odd for me, and among other things as well. But either way, that is the rankings. The BoxRec have an unbiased way of ranking. It's based on who you fight and, of course, how the fight goes as well. So for me, I think that the BoxRec one is decent. Of course, no ranking system is ever perfect, and it's probably not perfect because you, me, everybody, we all have a different version of who we believe is the best. So number 1, Joshua, 2, Wilder, 3, Fury, 4, Dillian Whyte, 5, Povetkin, etc., etc. You may not necessarily put them in that order or go down the list. You may actually have Derek Chisora much lower or much higher. And so that just depends, but they do it on a point system. So anyway, that is the rankings. You drop your thoughts below about it, click the thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.